Hello, I'm Kristina Grozeva, this is Petar Volchanov, and we are the directors of The Father.
Now we are in one village near to Sofia, and behind us it's our favorite quince tree, which is connected with our film. When starting the work on The Father, what did you have in mind in first place? A movie about loss and grief or a movie about superstition?
We have in mind in the first place to make a movie about hope after loss and grief through superstition.
It was really important for us to transpose our characters through the darkness, to put them in that kind of situation that helped them rediscover the closeness to each other and to push them to see the world with new eyes. How did you come up with the idea of using quinces as some sort of leitmotif in your film?
The quince is a very fragrant fruit with a specific bittersweet taste, which is unforgettable. At the same time, the quince jam is a very distinctive homemade product in Bulgaria that is always associated with the coziness and sense of refuge. As it turned out, the quince is also a symbol of fertility in many cultures and in the collective unconscious. On the other hand, we needed something to connect the two female characters who are invisible but crucial for the whole story. And we think that the quince jam made this. Another recurring theme are phone calls. The dead mother and wife call from the beyond. The wife of Pavel calls from home. The colleague calls from the office. How are they connected?
The idea of mobile connections and mobile communication in the contemporary world in general is very topical. The more easily accessible we are from a technical point of view, the more spiritual and mentally inaccessible we become. This paradox fascinated us, and we wanted to show how miscommunication could be overcome through direct interaction and authentic relationships. Bulgaria's communist past is subtly woven into the film's narrative, mostly via personal references of the characters. How present is this past nowadays?
No one can escape their past. It's like our shadow.
So, no matter how much we think we change ourselves or our world, our past is visible behind the new mask we have put on. As for the comic scenes, how do you find the right rhythm and timing for the funny moments in your film?
Finding the right rhythm and timing for the comic scenes is one of the most difficult moments in our work. We usually give ourselves complete freedom during the shoot. We love to improvise on set, to try out ideas, to experiment. We are not afraid to go to the edge. On the other hand, we are extremely strict and ruthless during the editing. It's not a problem for us to cut out the funniest moment because they are, let's say, too much, or because they disrupt the whole construction. How important was it for you to find a conciliatory ending for your film?
Forgiveness, reconciliation, and purification were our super task. For us as authors, it was very important to see our characters experience real change.
If we've succeeded and the audience can feel this transformation in the end of the film, we will be very happy.